Uniland. Uniland's a DeFi protocol within crypto, within Ethereum specifically. They are trying to widen the scope of DeFi. And there's a potential here that this does very well. I'm also going to talk about a couple pitfalls that this can have, that people need to be aware of. And we'll take a look at what this can hit in the next bull cycle. And that'll be based on growth. That'll be based on usage as well. But before I get into any of that, guys, if you're new here, you don't know what this spreadsheet is, these are the first 26 coins that I did videos about on this channel. And in my videos, I showed myself buying all of these coins. These coins were going to make me a lot of money, so I wanted to share that. And you can see what all these coins were worth when I recorded and released my videos. You can also see the highs that all these coins hit in under a year and a half, and what your profit would have been. If you would just put $100 in, say, NKM when I released the video and then sold after 16 months, your profit would have been over 6 grand. If you'd have done that for all of them, your total profit from the 26 coins, which would have been over 123 grand, which is pretty good. Now, I sold all of these. I've been buying up new cryptos. The cryptos that I own, I share on my website, copymycrypto.com. So anytime I find a coin that, again, is going to make me very good money, I jump onto my site, talk to my members about the coin, its profits, and the percentage of my cash that I'm going to put in. That means the members can copy along exactly. So they will make the exact same profits as me. The bonus there as well is they don't have to do any work. There's no research. There's no thousands of hours. They can just copy along. And we've got thousands of members making very good money in crypto, just copying along. Most of my members don't know anything about crypto, but again, making the cash. And if you want to see what they're making, go onto the site. You'll be able to see that, along with the things I've said in the past, which is all public record. It's all on the history of this channel. And look, we're less than a year away from the markets, coins being at new highs. If you don't have your crypto position set up and ready yet, copymycrypto.com can help with that. You can literally go there and copy along. So pause this video, go to the site, see what it's all about. Now, Uniland. So Uniland's only been through one bull cycle. And to be fair, it launched in the back end of 2020. But we're already starting to see the market rise in the back end of 2020. So it ended up doing a pretty good spike. Hit, what was it? $4.39. Now, Uniland is all about widening DeFi. Most DeFi protocols have limitations. The cap, like a lot of them cap at like 30 tokens that are listed on a DeFi protocol. Uniland's trying to widen that enormously. And basically the goal here is that anyone can list any ERC20 asset on Uniland for decentralized trading, as well as lending and borrowing. And their goal is to unlock and open up the DeFi space to the $29 billion of ERC20 tokens, which are currently excluded from DeFi. So their motto is unlocking the true potential of DeFi. Now, as I said, most cap the number of assets. They can only support so many. There's, in fact, on CoinMarketCap right now, there's like 30,000 cryptocurrencies listed. How many of them are Ethereum? God only knows, right? But most DeFi protocols can only do 30, right? Some protocols are specific as well. They offer like only lending and borrowing, or some protocols only offer decentralized trading. Some only offer yield. This is an all-encompassing process for Uniland. They want to get everything, right? They're trying to bridge that gap. And as a concept, really cool. As a concept, you cannot knock this. Binance even listed Uniland's sort of projects. They've grown quite nicely in terms of what they offer. Now, we have to talk about the downsides or the risks here. Now, first of all, look, downside is the holders are pretty weak. You're only looking at about little less than 6,000 holders across the board. To be fair, with a market cap of 36 million, I don't actually think that's unreasonable. I think that's probably reasonably accurate, like fair, reflective. But in a protocol where you can list anything, you are at risk of allowing potential rug pulls onto your platform. You're at risk of potentially allowing the dodgy projects that list and die. And there is going to be a fine balance here for Uniland, because if too many of those projects end up on the platform and a rug occurs, or just a quick death kind of deal occurs, people that experience those things are going to feel burnt by Uniland more than by the token that they bought, because you sort of go, people's natural psychology is you go to the authority that permitted this, right? So, and it won't be necessarily Uniland's fault in terms of, I know plenty of people that have spoken with projects that have KYC'd those projects, and then those projects have still rugged, because we're in a very weird scenario in life where criminally jurisdictions right now do so many different damn things. Is very rarely chased upon, unless it's the wild stuff of Sam Bankman-Fried or Do Kwon. A lot of these guys can get away with it. So even sharing their real identity is not that much of a risk for some of these guys. Now, and again, Uniland could do everything perfect, and that could happen. So there's a kind of risk there. Now, their fine balance is going to be, how many projects does that happen with? Because if it does happen with a ton, there'll be issues. But in terms of where this can go, it's going to depend on growth. They don't have significant growth in users right now, and that's what they need to get. And that comes down to effective marketing. It is simple as that, guys. I hear a lot of people in crypto get really excited about the technology. This technology is life-changing. This technology is revolutionary. Yeah, bro, but if no one uses it, who gives a shit? And that's actually what it boils down to. You've got to get marketing down. And if Uniland can get the marketing down, they can get users. If they get users, then this grows. Because when you get more users, you will have more projects that want to list on your exchange. And it's a snowball effect. And it's a big if, but if the marketing is done well, if they can grow that user base, and remember, just the holders alone is less than 6,000. So that needs to go up. You need to be, people need to be clamoring to get this damn coin. And if people are clamoring to get it, then, and you're increasing your user base, this can go up to maybe even $5. Maybe even $5. But it's worth noting, look, it's already on Binance. It's not getting a Binance bounce. It's not on Coinbase, so maybe it could get a Coinbase bounce. But overall, they have to market now. This isn't about tech anymore. People need to understand, your tech can be world class, but if no one's using it, no one cares. You've got to be able to market and advertise. And if they market and they advertise, yeah, I think this can hit $5. I wouldn't be shocked to see it hit $10, or even try and test that $1 billion market cap. But that's when you've got a consistent user base of 50,000 users a month and at least 40,000 holders, or 40,000 holders. So marketing is going to be the key here for them. If they don't do it, they won't grow. It's kind of that simple. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And guys, if you want to make the same profits as me in the next bull cycle, you can do. Head over to copymycrypto.com. Check out the site. Everything on the site is public record. Whether that is what the members have earned, what I've said in the past. Copymycrypto.com is where I dive into the markets every day. I find coins that are winners, and when I do, I buy them. And what that means is I'll jump onto the site, tell my members about the coin that I'm going to buy, the profits it can have, and the percentage of my cash I'm going to put in. They can copy along exactly. They'll make the exact same profits as me. The added bonus as well is they don't have to do any work to make the same profits. The reason we have thousands of members on this site is because they're making good money in crypto and they don't have the time, energy, or even the desire to learn anything about crypto. And yet they're still making the gains. And again, if you want to see what they're making, you go onto the site, you check it all out, it's all there. We're less than a year away from the market being red hot, from cryptos being at highs that they've not seen before. And if you haven't got your cryptos bought and positioned, now is the time, and copymycrypto.com can help you with that, guys. And that's it from me. Have a good day. Bye-bye.